I've recently watched a few interesting TV shows, movies. Let me tell you what they are and my thoughts. So, TikTok actually got me, and I saw a lot of clips on the Florida Project. It's streaming on Netflix right now. So, I said, you know what? I'm gonna watch. Willem Dafoe is in it, and to me, it's a very surprising role for him because this is definitely not something we're used to seeing him in, but he had a great character. But the Florida Project is about this girl here who is a teen mom. This is her daughter, Mooney, and they live in a hotel in Florida near the Magical Kingdom. And it's just basically the struggles of being a teen mom with no guidance. It's a little hard to watch because Mooney, she's a lot, but she's a lot because she's being raised by a child herself. It almost feels like documentary style, but all in all, I thought the story was rather heartbreaking, and I feel like this is a lot of people's reality, so I thought it was an interesting take on it. I would say give it a go if you have patience, because like I said, they both really test you. But overall, it was an interesting movie to say the least. I saw this documentary, Chowchilla, on Max, and I was blown away because I had never heard about this story. It was about a school bus of children, 26 children, and a bus driver who were hijacked. They were taken and they were buried alive. Luckily, they all survived, but the post-traumatic stress was no joke. And the kids that were taken ranged from age 4 to 14. And honestly, it was just a wild story. And a lot of people don't think things like this happened back then. But yes, this was in the 70s, and it was probably one of the biggest mass kidnappings we've ever seen. And it was quite interesting to say the least. So if you like documentaries, figuring things out, this is definitely a good watch. So I'm still watching Gilmore Girls. I actually finished season 4 yesterday and I started season 5, which I'm nervous because everybody says season 5 through 7 are rough. And I thought season 4 was rough. The way it ended, I'm sorry, but Rory Gilmore is awful. Awful. Probably one of the worst characters I've ever come across on TV. I'm so glad I didn't watch this live. I would have never finished it. I would have been over it in a second, but I just don't understand, like, the privilege, the entitlement. This little girl literally gets away with whatever she wants. And even though she's 19 in these episodes, and you guys were right. Somebody said once she cuts her hair, all of her decisions go out the window. So true. So very true. But she's so hard to watch. She really is. Lorelai, I like sometimes, but she also drives me crazy. And I was telling my husband, in real life, I would never be friends with Lorelai Gilmore because the constant talk, it's just, oh my God, I'm exhausted. That's why this show is taking me so long to get through, because I have to take breaks because it's a lot. I don't know how I'm going to finish it, but I am going to try to. But yeah, Rory is just, she's not that girl. If there's something you think I should be watching, please let me know in the comments.